We've got a podcast set up here. There's so many cameras on us. There's several cameras, and then there's CCTV cameras, big lights. I think it's priced really appropriately at 65, and I think, yeah, once this comes to market.
How old is the olive tree?
We said we weren't going to say the age. We was going with like 600, but it's hundreds of years old, right? This is a family home.
Yeah.
This is what this will sell to a family. Right, today we are doing something a little bit different. We've got a podcast set up here. There's so many cameras on us. There's several cameras, and then there's CCTV cameras, big lights. So it's the kind of podcast setup, but the main thing that we want to do is a property tour. Whether we're a little bit lazy in not wanting to walk around and do the full tour, I think we're both getting a little bit older, and we don't like the unflattering camera angles following us around the properties. It's just nice to sit down, relax, talk about the property, but we'll kind of do it as we enter, walk around, and let the camera do the work for the audience and go around. So that's the setup today. Do you want to introduce the villa?
So today we're in Fairway Vistas villa, just under 10,000 square feet, built up on a 16,000 square feet plot. We're sitting right on the golf course. We'll have a quick tour after of the villa in general. Everything has been renovated, upgraded. It was usually a 7-bedroom, became now a 5-bedroom. We'll see upstairs the master bedroom. What has been changed.
Price?
65 million today. I think we've seen price in that bracket being between 62 million dirham, 72 million dirham for others.
Yeah, certainly. So yeah, and I suppose a nice segue into a little bit of an introduction. I've worked and lived in Dubai Hills for a few years now. Actually just moved from Dubai Hills, but when I moved to Dubai, this was my area of focus, and the community's definitely matured and grown since my time here. Obviously that's natural with Dubai. We've seen that through all of the communities, but we've seen, I actually done a podcast in one of the villas that was over a year ago, that traded at 62 million. And then the other villa, which was more recent, about 3 months ago, transacted at 72 million. Which similar turnkey villa, but no golf course. So this, it was on the end of Fairway Vistas, had a nice private view, but it had no golf course. And obviously,
more or less the same finishes?
Yeah, very similar finishing. Done very nicely as well. And I can see why they hit those numbers. But yeah, the market slightly changed in where we are now. So I think it's priced really appropriately at 65, and I think, yeah, once this comes to market properly, and once the market picks up, we'll be in and around those numbers for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, a little bit, that's I suppose the introduction. Shall we, let's talk about, we both work for John Taylor. We'll do a quick introduction on that, because they're fairly new to the region. We have a bunch of very experienced agents within the region, but the brand itself is new to Dubai. But it's not a new company. It's over 100 years old.
160 now.
160. I think you're a bit more familiar than me. I think the headquarters in Monaco. And very strong in France, south of France, Milan, Switzerland, all of those global locations where we see the luxury, ultra prime clients and wealth moving, money moving. That's in part of the company already. And you talk,
Yeah,
more
I know,
about the
definitely.
brand.
We have, I think, 47 offices. It's also part of our Creole brand. So our auction house for art, wines, horses. And yeah, as you said, grown in France, starting in France 160 years ago. And yeah, we cover, I think now mostly Europe. We have partnership with New York, London. So I think now we managed to cover good part of the globe, at least for real estate and other type of.
And interestingly, this client his French client knows the brand really well. You reached out to him, and I've done so with many of my clients that just to see if they're familiar when I joined the company with the brand, and everyone's very positive and knows it, and always say it's very strong in those super prime locations. So thought it'd be good to throw that. It's how we got into this, really. So
yeah, the owner was happy to have a French brand, since, as you said, it was a French owner. It resonated with him.
Which is the European demand for Dubai Hills is strong. So it's a really diverse community, but the European clients that are moving here that with families, they want these turnkey, fully furnished, plug and play, move straight in. That's where the demand is.
And the owner of this house also renovated in a very Mediterranean style, very classic French
correct
style that resonate with our type of clientele at John Taylor also from abroad.
I agree. All right, let's go in. Let's do it. So we're talking, and I think we will start as if we're doing the property tour, and we'll do it from the entrance, and the camera will hopefully, we're trusting this, the camera will follow around and do the B-roll and showing us the entrance and as we come in. And it's a really super entrance with the water feature and the olive tree at the front. So it sort of sets the tone.
How old is the olive tree?
We said we weren't going to say the age. We was going with like 600, but it's hundreds of years old, right? We laugh because it's almost a competition. There's to get some nice landscaping and to have a statement piece, so to speak, at the front of the house or in the garden. It's always how old the older the better, of course. But it's a beautiful olive tree at the front, because these on Fairway Vistas, you don't get a big grand entrance as you come in. Actually, it sounds like I'm talking negatively about it, but as soon as you enter through the driveway, there's two spaces for the garage. You can park a couple more cars at the front, and there's spaces on the road as well. But as you come in, then there's a nice bit of plot at the entrance. You've got a nice big green space at the front where the owners put that big statement piece, sculpture, gorilla at the front.
Which we can find also another one on the other side of the garden.
Which is super cool. And nice, it gets people talking. For a developer on that point, it's good to have a talking point, right? Not everyone, it might not be everyone's taste, but I think it will be as well. But it's nice to stop, talk. They get to stand and take in the actual entrance. But the entrance they've done really nicely. And you have the sort of travertine exterior on the facade. Then you come into that big double height entrance.
What is it? 7-8 meters, I think.
It's I think it's probably just shy of 7 meters. But it's almost, as soon as you come in, the light from the double height, you get the light flooding in from the back as well. You get the shadows that come in. You've got that beautiful chandelier at the front, and then you've got, I don't know if you noticed on the entrance, it's that micro cement wall, which we have a feature throughout. There's the wood cladding. There's not, it might look it on the face of it here, there's white walls, but they're textured.
We can see it also upstairs, and in some walls the texture that's a bit different than just a plain white wall. And can see it here also on the TV.
But it's a grand entrance, but like quite subtle at the same time. Other villas in Dubai, you'll get they want to show off as soon as you come in.
Yeah.
So you have normally that big marble entrance grand, which again is sometimes nice, but this is a family home.
Yeah.
This is what this will sell to, a family. And it's nice to have that subtle, but still a very special entrance at the same time. They've used these big oversized porcelain slabs for the flooring, which again, I think, it doesn't, they're not competing with the other parts of the house.
Also, as soon as you enter the house, you also see directly in the garden, the pool, which gives also this greenery vibe. When you enter in a place, you feel it's cozy, luxury but cozy place.
Luxury but cozy. I think that's it. Yeah, very,
it's
very.
A place
key.
where you can definitely live. It's not only nice in pictures. It's also
practical for sure. And also there's different types of these, and we won't go through because not everyone will understand the different types. We won't go in too much detail for that, but this is the biggest type, the natural biggest type. But a lot of people, they want to extend out. We've got different sections here, and I think if the owner would have extended that entrance out, you're in and everything's open plan living, which I think in today's market, families prefer to have different sections, and it is a big space anyway, the opening. It didn't need to be any bigger. Then you have this, beautiful big living space. It's nice to have the separation.
And you still have that big part also outside to have guest dinner, to stay out in the pool, because otherwise it will cut a big part also of the garden.
Yeah, you take a big section of the garden if you extend. But if someone did want to extend, it's possible. Interestingly, the owner didn't take any of he didn't do any of the extensions. He didn't need to because it was a big plot anyway, had a lot of space to play with. But it's there if someone wants to grow into the house and expand it and have their own stamp on it. It's quite nice to leave that for someone to do in the future.
Yeah. Talking about plot, also the good part of this one is a corner plot. So you get a bit more privacy. You have greenery right across, so you're not right in your neighbor's garden. Yeah,
it's key because it's corner plot. It's 16,000 square feet, which is, I think, or certainly the biggest or one of the biggest for these Fairway Vistas. Corner plot. We don't have a neighbor directly alongside us, that green space. When we was here the last time when we done a tour, we had the oryx, the deer that's on the golf course, and they come and feed in that green space next to the villa, which is very nice.
Took a video of that.
Yeah, we got a nice video which will probably be included in this. If you are the other villas on Fairways, they're 13 to 16,000 square foot, so they're good sizes, but they are quite next to each other. They're in a row along the fairway of the golf course. But yeah, this one has that extra bonus for sure for being the end plot. So we jumped ahead a little bit on some of these. We'll try and come in. So we'll into the kitchen space.
Kitchen and living dining room. Kitchen, it's a big. It's not marble. I think it's ceramic. The owner was mentioning.
Yeah, ceramic. Everyone's tempted to go that marble. Again, the practicalities of that.
I think
wine and stains
on marble are not good enough.
It's an oversized island. It's beautiful. We were really wanting to film this on the island, but this is a better setup for the lights and podcasts, etc. But Miele appliances.
You have that cooker system also that can bring you hot water almost instantly.
Sparkling
water.
Not quite champagne yet, but very nice feature. I don't know if you've just opening up, having the soft close. The kitchen's bespoke, but been done very nicely.
And it's mostly the show kitchen because actually on the back you also have the dark kitchen.
Yes.
You need to prepare a full meal for 10 guests. This is more the place where you entertain, maybe have a glass, few drinks.
But he's done it well in that sometimes the balance is wrong. So sometimes you have beautiful show kitchen, but actually with not the hob or the cooking facility on the island, and they put a smaller cooking facility hob it is. I don't know why I keep saying that. They put it on facing the wrong way, because that big island is show kitchen. Europeans like to more so probably entertain, have guests over, cook in front. Maybe some other cultures more local here will do more of the back kitchen cooking, but it has both.
We've seen recently also one where it was inverted. You had the
inverted,
sink, where you have in theory your guests right in front of you and the cooker is on the other side.
So if you cook, you don't want your back to your guests,
exactly.
right? But then the practicalities of having that, it's a hidden back kitchen, so you've got that nice wood cladding door that opens up into a big back kitchen that has a window, has the gas hob, and then you're into the back of house, which is they have a huge pantry, tons of storage, maid's room on this level. Then you have the driver's room in the garage as well, but the storage is big, and there's a big space in between maids and back kitchen, which has that super good and practical for families again. And I suppose the dining space there is quite grand with that chandelier. 12 seats I think it is. It's a big space.
And you can open also all the windows, so you're semi-indoor, semi-outdoor.
Yeah, floor to ceiling windows.
During winter it's nice to open it, and you're a bit in the garden but still in your home and having guests. I think you can also hear the birds. Now we have them. I don't know if we can hear them on camera, but
we'll increase that volume up for the birds.
You open all the windows, very nice place to be quiet and calm.
And we will jump into the garden after, but just while we're touching, we'll save that till last, I think was the plan. But the
sorry, I messed up the plan, but
we said there's a framework to it, but it will go out of the window. But the sun orientation, like it's in Europe, everyone would want that southwest facing garden. That's what we certainly in the UK would be looking for. This is east facing, but in the summer months, especially now, it's getting warmer. That means you can use the garden a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't want to be south facing in
40, 50 degrees heat. So this is nice that you can probably have the back doors open. You can maybe have a garden party a bit later than what you normally would in other villas. And the kids coming home from school, I'm thinking in the afternoon, they can jump in the pool and use it when the sun's not beating down on the pool too much. I think it's the reverse way. So it's a nice feature. And then I suppose coming back through into on this level, I don't know if we've mentioned, it's G+1, so it's only on 2 levels. It's quite nice lateral living, but coming onto this wing of the villa, so to speak, we've got an office at the front, and like oversized office. All the rooms are so spacious here. They're very good. Ceiling height's good, floor to ceiling windows. Everything feels oversized.
Every bedroom is en suite,
which is nice. There's the option, if you wanted to, he did leave the option to put a bathroom in the office if you wanted to convert that back into a bedroom. And then you have the guest bedroom on this level and a really nice powder room with some nice features in there. The vanity is nicely done in that sort of brass sanitary ware. And then into the, what would you call it in France?
The
salon, not the
French.
If I say salon, it sounds like I'm talking about a hairdressing place, right? Living room for us.
Exactly.
And but yeah, what a space this is. I'll let you
very bright. As you said, also cladding on the walls with that texture in between. Very nice couch, super comfortable. Maybe not very kids friendly as a color, but
No.
definitely looks good. I don't know if this maybe is marble, or maybe it's the same material that in the kitchen. Looks like marble from here at least. And again, you can see always the outdoor as you could from the dining room. Very nice, very bright.
And so before we probably forget, I think I've forgotten on other tours we've done, but the home automation, it's Bose speakers in pretty much every room.
Yeah. And everything is hidden, all the technical part, which at least you don't see if you need to repair, might be interesting, but at least you don't see anything, you don't see wiring, everything is seamlessly
that's the one.
In the ceiling. We have CCTV, we have a lot of CCTV also.
Yeah, secure. It's just peace of mind.
Yeah.
Obviously, you just don't need it here.
Yeah, in Dubai you don't really need it, but at least you have them.
Yeah, there's things for sure you need it for, but it's just peace of mind. For sure. Yeah, what a space this is. Yeah, really, really nice spending some time here, because when we do these viewing tours and we show clients around, you're a little bit in and out, right? You don't get to spend this amount of time on the couch and taking in the villa as much as we should do. But yeah, really incredible space. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, we can go upstairs now.
Staircase, yeah, it's like a showpiece staircase done very nicely with the landscaping, the green feature there. That there is scope. He looked at it to do the elevator.
Yeah, I think you can change and have an elevator. I don't know if it's useful in a G+1.
Yeah, of course, some people will want it, need it maybe, but it was the right decision not to put it in. It's there if someone wants to do it, but yeah, it would spoil how beautiful that flow is going upstairs and the light coming in from that space. And then you open up onto a big vast space, which it's the only space is kind of left a little bit blank canvas, intentionally, to have upper living. Some people go a library there, some people have another office, some people put the gym there.
Just maybe a family room, since where we are sitting here, maybe it's a bit
feels
less,
a bit more formal, doesn't it?
Exactly. Maybe upstairs could be a nice place for kids.
Yeah.
To be on a couch on a color that is more kids friendly. Upstairs could be a nice spot to do that.
It's quite nice that he's left that a little bit, and I'm probably open to if someone wanted a certain something going a different way. You know, the owner has meticulously, spent time designing this house, put a lot of time and effort. I'm sure that's something that could be negotiated and spoke about within someone wanting to purchase.
And you talk about time, and I think the owner of that house initially did it for himself. So like it's very curated to every details, not just like quick flip and something. So that's also something important.
I think he spent more money than a normal developer would, because it was for himself. But that is, obviously the new owners will take advantage of that.
Of course.
But the attention to detail and the quality, it shows that it was done more in mind for how he would want to have the house, but still in a neutral way, that he hasn't like over exactly,
because all the furniture are made to measures for this house, and which maybe you wouldn't do if you're on a more commercial flip. So that's the good part about that. It's more unique, more something you won't find in another villa.
Yeah, because look, we see many villas every week, and sometimes it does get a little bit. Each furniture selection from all of the top brands, you can tell what series X, Y, and Z is. Like it, so it's nice to have something a little bit more custom, for sure. So bedrooms upstairs, we've got 4. bedrooms
Four
upstairs?
bedroom upstairs. One is the master, which we'll maybe see later. We have 3 big bedroom plus a nanny room also with a small pantry. Each bedroom is unique, ensuite. I think all the material and colors are chosen well.
You've got a little bit more travertine upstairs in some of the bathrooms. That ribbed travertine is that that's in the second principle, second master. They're all huge. You could say that the front ones are equally the second biggest.
Could all be masters.
All suites, and the nanny room up there is really key as well, because you've got a lot of the times in these houses, it's everything maids, staff, all on the ground level or basement if there's a basement. But to have that, if you've got young children, to have the nanny upstairs, and perhaps more, this house requires multiple staff typically. So to have, the option to have a nanny upstairs, plus having a maid on the ground floor is really a nice touch. And it has that little pantry up there in that section. So then on to the master wing. It's good to call it a wing. So they've taken, originally would have been 2 bedrooms. Again, 2 big, large bedrooms originally. And such a good decision. I agree. We've done couple of viewings here already. And that, that's normally the big talking point is the whole wing taken for the principal.
I think the walk-in closet stands out also when we do viewings. People do not really expect something like this. The good thing about that walk-in closet is that you have windows, so you have the sunlight for. Usually you're in a dark space.
Normally you walk in, it's in the middle of the villa, so you don't have that natural light coming in. But he's also then gone a little bit further and thought about that with vast space for designer handbags and what you'd expect to be in a big dressing room like that, but with the protection.
UV protection panel, so at least your leather doesn't change color with the sun and stuff like this. So there's a huge vault also, I think, upstairs.
There's the safe on the right hand side as
maybe don't disclose where is it, but
not so safe then.
We won't say the passcode.
Cut that bit out. But coming into like the dressing room, you've got those arch doors, or almost like the black crystal sort of style on it, which it changes when you come into this wing of the house. So you notice it's a slightly different feeling in the actual bedroom itself. There's the curved carpentry and the wardrobes and stuff in there. The ceiling details a bit different with us. So it has its own sort of setup that takes it different to the rest of the bedrooms and the rest of the house.
And I think they had to do on the spot. They had to create the backboard.
The headboard is everything's custom again, but it had to be designed and built.
They couldn't bring it and install it. They had to create it in the room. So
the material, and that's really nice. It's got the leather at the back. It's a really nice piece. TV's probably the same. It's the biggest sort of TV that you could get. I think he's got that in there as well. And the bathroom. In between the walk-in closet and the bedroom with the bathroom. His and hers side. Hers as a fridge. Funny enough, you can also put it on him side, but didn't wanted to treat the ladies' side.
Exactly.
And then you've got that huge bathtub, jacuzzi, floating on those rocks. It's
you have the small rocks also that when you come out, you walk on that rather than on the tiles.
I mean, look, he's done such a good job with that some other developers would have chosen the other way and tried to maximize the amount of bedrooms. But we've seen the other villas that we've mentioned that sold for good, strong numbers. they done a similar thing. So it definitely works.
Because I think it's now what people value, at least end user. They value bigger rooms rather than small
multiple
boxes
rooms,
and where you can put
absolutely
12 kids. But
yeah, and the balcony as well is pretty cool. You get sound like a classic real estate broker when you say Burj Khalifa views from Dubai Hills, but you get a clear. You have the golf course, the immediate view. You have the mansions of Hills View on the other side. There's a Jacob and Co mansion, branded mansion that's coming in, which is pretty much opposite.
Yeah.
And then in the backdrop, you get a beautiful view of the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah. And apparently, you'll also have the view of the Crick Tower in
that's
a few years.
That's taking the real estate thing to the next level, but the owner did point us out to us, and it will. It's facing.
I don't know
that way.
for when it's scheduled, but
it's coming soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the view is pretty special. Your view, for me here, slightly elevated as well. Private from the garden because they've done some nice heavy landscaping here, but obviously from the bedroom and the upper living spaces, your view's better than the 300 million mansions that are facing on the opposite side, which is quite cool to take the better view than those guys do.
I agree. And it's still yet super private.
Very, very private, which Dubai Hills struggles a little bit quite typically with clients coming from the UK, and they're used to bigger, and it'll be the same in all of Europe, bigger plots, lands, acres of 100-foot garden at the back. Dubai it's a master community, and they do build things quite close to each other, but this feels a bit different. It's because the plot size, the width and corner plot, and the golf course. Cool. I think we covered everything internally, and we were saving
the outside
garden.
Space.
So, the outside space is what really makes this house and sets it apart. You've got an 18.5 meter swimming pool. The tiles are really nice.
We brought them from Bali, apparently, the tiles for the pool. Which you put also in the shower.
We haven't got the water feature going. The water feature is on just a minute ago. We've got it in the other footage. So, nice feature with the water, with the water feature.
Sunken seat also, kind of a bar place where you can have a drink.
Yeah, and then the other side of that, the jacuzzi, which is within the pool, but it's a proper swimming pool as well. So you can do some lengths in it. It's that big. I maybe again it's a little bit different. It must be one of the biggest pools
probably
on fairways, and it's up there with the bigger mansion pools, a sort of similar size.
It's relatively deep. I think 1.8, 1.9.
1.8, gradual. But we'll see this. Hopefully, we'll get some nighttime images as well of it. But the lighting and stuff's been done very nicely. The barbecue at the back, the
full outside kitchen, summer kitchen.
With the pergola that's electronic.
You can open if you want shade, if you want the sun.
The slab on the outdoor dining is one piece, I think. It's a huge space. Again, I think you've got space for 12 seated area and probably a little bit more to add to that if you needed to. But sometimes when you go oversized pool, it eats into all of the garden. But you've got, because of the plot so good, you've got real grass lawn on the side. So if you did have kids and you wanted the football pitch and the run around bit for them, the dogs and the family needs, you have that space as well, because this looks really great. But if it didn't have the extra bit on the side of the plot, then it wouldn't be so practical. And then we noticed the little on this side we've got
there's a bench.
The bench that we only just spotted a second ago.
It's a glass bench, so I didn't see it the last times.
But nice little spot there with you'll get a bit of the afternoon sun, and then you've got the sunken fire pit on this side as well, which hopefully will get the fire pit on a bit later.
And then you also have all that middle part that we talked about earlier that you could have closed, but very nice, cozy place to have, maybe invite a few friends, have a chat or in the
Yeah,
evening.
I mean the garden parties
Yeah.
will be pretty good here, and yeah, what a space that you can extend into that bit if you wanted to. But I think he's done the right thing to leave it
I
as
agree,
it is.
yeah.
So I think that's it. Let's.
I think we covered the whole part.
Yeah, it's just to remind, it's on the market for 65 million.
Yeah.
And we're active and viewings are happening. So I always forget how to end these. It's like, subscribe, join us, follow us, all of that stuff. But pleasure.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Charlie.
Cheers.